It's the Lorcana Go. This is my video. Yeah.
Alright guys, since my last video on this deck, I've taken out the Rattigans and I've put in Rollies. We put Rolly in for our matchup against Steelsong. He's a 3/3, quest for 1 lore, and he has support. So when he attacks, I get to add 3 strength to another one of my creatures, which really helps me eliminate pesky Robin Hoods, Tinkerbells, Mauis, big fatties that I couldn't deal with without Rolly. So Rolly is kind of a must in our Steelsong matchup, and he has been winning me games. So thank you, Rolly. And anyway, on to the games.
Okay, guys, here we go. Here's our opening hand. We got 3 piglets, a wildcat, a genie, a Lilo, and a cloud kicker. We're going to get rid of the genie. We're going to get rid of the wildcat and one of our piglets. This is a game against Steelsong. We are on the play. We're going to try to be aggressive. We got an Ursula, which is good. We can get rid of a Grab Your Swords or a Whole New World or any other song that he might have. We are going to get rid of one of our piglets. This is actually a tough hand to decide what we're going to mulligan. Might have probably been the Pongo, but we play a Lilo there and we pass the turn. Our opponent is deciding what to ink, and they are eventually going to decide that they would like to ink a queen. And then they will play a queen and pass the turn. Now we think that they might have a queen in hand. We're not totally sure. We play a piglet and we pass the turn. We don't attack because we want to keep the Lilo on board so that the next character we play will activate Piglet's ability to give him an additional 2 lore. So we don't want to just attack our Lilo out into death. He plays a Sleepy Flute, which I'm very excited to see. That is not a very impressive second turn from Steelsong, so I'm liking my chances. I feel like he probably doesn't have a queen if he's playing the Sleepy's Flute. He quests with his queen. I am going to, I believe, get rid of the Pongo, and we're going to cloud kick his queen. Alright, see you later. Now, this is a very strong tempo advantage. We quest for 5 lore, and we pass the turn. Our opponent is behind. He's going to need to come up with something pretty fast. Preferably for him like a Robin Hood here that he can shift the next turn and then sing a Grab Your Swords. He does have a Robin Hood, so that's good news for him. Bad news for me, he probably has the 3/5 Robin Hood in hand at this point. Now, this is where he makes a huge mistake. He cast Bare Necessities. I don't have any targets for Bare Necessities in my deck. That's one of the benefits to playing kind of a rogue deck. Like, he sees green, green, orange, amber, emerald, whatever, and he does not know what's in my deck. And so he doesn't know that he needs to just ink the Bare Necessities. So he just paid 2 ink and discarded a card. So we went from a great turn 2 for us to a great turn 3 for us. We play the Ursula. We see that he does have Robin Hood and a Whole New World. So now the Shift Robin Hood and Sing Whole New World line is not there anymore. We're going to quest. We're up to 11 lore, and this is shaping up to be a blowout. We actually have Wildcat in our hand to take care of the Sleepy's Flute, but the game is not going to last that long. Sleepy's Flute is not going to matter. So we just get rid of the Wildcat so that we can play our Tinkerbell next turn, or whatever else we might happen to draw. But I think this game is very much over. So he gets his Robin Hood. He gets rid of a Piglet. I don't take damage. He gains 2 lore. And now he gets rid of an Ariel to play a queen because he has got it them down. We draw our Rolly, which is actually a card that we have in this deck specifically for this matchup to take care of Robin Hoods, but the game's not going to last that long, so we should probably just play Tinkerbell here. And we're going to draw a Simba. I mean, Genie's good too, but We're still actually 2 turns away from Genie, so we might as well just draw the Simba. Next turn we can ink our Roly or something else that we draw to play the Simba. If it even gets to next turn, I don't know what he can possibly have here. He can kill 2 of my guys. He might have a removal spell. No, he doesn't. He just concedes, and it is that easy. All right, that's the end of this game. Okay, guys, now I want to show you a game where I am on the draw against Blue-Red Control. I showed you 2 games against Blue-Red Control yesterday where I was on the play. Now let's see what happens when I am on the draw. I'm going to get rid of, well, first I'm going to enter full screen, and then I'm going to get rid of Genie. I'm going to get rid of Roly, who's not here for this matchup. We're going to get rid of Cloud Kicker and Ray. Ray is good here, but he's a 5-drop. We'd rather just draw into him. We want to be aggressive against this deck. We want to put a lot of pressure and really make him sweat early. So we're going to get rid of Pluto, and then we're going to play Pluto. I know that inking Pluto while actually having a Pluto might seem strange, but Bodyguard Big Pluto is not really that important in this matchup. So we're going to get rid of him. We're going to try to end this game before Pluto, Bodyguard Pluto, is even a thing. So let's see if we can do it. On the play, by the way. On the draw, like, no doubt. I mean, on the play, no doubt we get rid of Pluto. On the draw, maybe it's debatable, but he plays Queen of Hearts on his second turn, which is good for him against this deck. Now if I use my Pluto for lore, he will be dying, but I still think that I'm going to be using Pluto for... I still think I'm going to be tapping my Pluto for ink. I'm thinking here. In the moment, I wasn't totally sure. We're going to get rid of the Queen. All right, we're going to sacrifice Pluto for ink to play Wildcat. Now, if he kills Pluto with his Queen of Hearts, we can kill his Queen of Hearts with Wildcat. Wildcat has evasive, so he can't really come back at it. So it's a straight 1-for-1 trade. Also, Wildcat is on the board now to take care of items. Blue-Red has lots of items, so let's get that Wildcat down, and let's make him think twice about playing them. Alright, he's going to ink a Maui, and he's going to play a Fishbone Quill. Now, on the next turn, I have the option to either kill his Queen of Hearts or get rid of the Fishbone Quill. Now, he's lucky here in that he was able to play 2 items there to protect his ability to play Flavor Sham next turn. If he only had 1 item there, he wouldn't be able to play Flavor Sham next turn because I would kill his item. Here, I'm actually still going to kill the Fishbone Quill. I think that's the best play. We don't want him to go crazy with Fishbone Quill. I don't care so much about the Queen of Hearts on the board. I think I'd rather just get rid of Fishbone Quill. Slow down his ability to be prepared. Because I don't have Ursula. If I had Ursula here, I would play Ursula, see what he had, and then maybe make a different decision. Here, I just like getting rid of the Fishbone Quill. It's, I think, the most important card in that blue-red deck. And we play another Wildcat. Not that I think the second one's going to matter so much, but I think it was the best play there. So he does have the Flavor Sham. So he's super lucky that he had Fishbone Quill, Popsicle, and Flavor Sham. If he just had Fishbone Quill or he just had Popsicle, then Flavor Sham wouldn't be able to play. If he just had Fishbone Quill and Popsicle without the Flavor Sham, the same thing probably would have happened to him, where he wouldn't have had a great opportunity to play the Flavor Sham. Anyway, I quest for 2 of my 2 evasives. I'm going to play Lilo, and I'm going to play Piglet. Let's get the pressure mounted, and we're going to get rid of the Queen. Now, even if he is able to be prepared at some point, I have Mufasa to play next turn, who ends up getting another guy when he dies to the Be Prepared, so that's good. And then for after the Be Prepared, I have the Pongo to play. So I am well protected against a possible Be Prepared. So go ahead, be prepared, man. I am prepared. We draw the Piglet. Sadly, I think the Piglet just ends up getting inked here as we play Mufasa. Alright, goodbye, Piglet. Here comes the Mufasa. And we're going to pass the turn. I like how this current board state looks. He mean, I think his best card that he could play here is probably a Gaston or something. He gets rid of the Maui. He plays another Maui to kill a Lilo. I mean, he's playing 5 ink to kill a 1 ink drop. I mean, his Maui still lives, but I don't, really care. This deck is all about tempo. We're not a pure aggro deck. We're more just trying to maintain control of the game throughout, which I feel like we are doing here. We're going to quest out. We're going to play a Mufasa that we just drew, which was like, that's the best draw in our deck right there. Another Mufasa. He is going to, I believe, Maui into Mufasa. No, he's gonna Madame Medusa into Mufasa. We get a Mufasa from the Mufasa. Oh no. Oh no, that is bad news for our opponent. I think we were winning this game anyway, but after that, I don't know what he can do. And now, off that Mufasa, we get a Rolly. Rolly's going to enter the building. And Rolly's not so bad here. I mean, he's going to kill the Rolly with 2 attacks. I guess he doesn't have an item to play. So that's more good news for us. And now he's going to get rid of another Maui. And he's going to pass turn because he doesn't want to be prepared there. He must have a be prepared if he's passing turn, I think. So we're going to kill the Flavor Sham so that he can't play an item and then quest. We drew a second Pongo. We're going to play the Pongo to draw a card. And now it's his turn. I think he has a be prepared here. He needs to clear out. He needs to clear out this Mufasa before he can be prepared. If he has one, but I'm almost sure that he does after he just passes last turn. He kills the Mufasa, and now Mufasa gets an Ursula. Oh my god, get wrecked. And now that be prepared he's been setting up for all game is gone. See you later. This game is at this point over. I give him the old whoops. He plays the Maui Fishhook so that he can kill one of my Wildcats. This thing for him is just an absolute disaster. And a lot of people think that this red-blue deck is the best deck in the format, and I think it has no chance against me. I would play it every game if I could, and I don't think I would ever lose. Alright, Maui's Fishhook is donezo. We're going to draw from Pongo. We are going to attack with Pongo because we have the other ones anyway. We're going to play Piglet and Queen. We know he doesn't have Be Prepared, so he's going to need to top deck one here. Even if he does, it doesn't really matter. The game is well over. He gets a Popsicle, of course. I found that in this Pixelborn, man, people just top deck like crazy. He gets the Popsicle, which is maybe his best draw there, except for a Be Prepared. He gets to quest. He draws 2 more cards, but no Be Prepared still. The game is over. That was a savage beatdown. Hey guys, I just wanted to thank everybody real quick who watches my videos. Feel free to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, whatever it is you do on YouTube, do those things. I would, like I said, really appreciate it. I'm having so much fun making these videos, and I'm going to keep making them whether you guys do that or not. But if you do that, thank you. And if you don't, thank you. Anyway, bye.